Hello, my name is Minivans94 and I would like to welcome you to a fun video where I'm gonna kind of give you my thoughts on what I felt, or I guess how I felt, of the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Alpha. So this past Friday I put out a video of my very first gameplay of the alpha. I don't even remember what map it was. I think Moscow, which is one of my favorite maps. I'm just saying that now. But this video will have gameplay of all the maps. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I got them all. And not every gun. I kind of stuck to what guns I felt comfortable with very early on and just kind of stuck with them. I tried a couple different guns, nothing too crazy. But yeah, of course, you saw the gameplay. If you watched the gameplay on Friday, that's great. If you haven't, I would suggest, well, I would say yes because I want you to watch it. But on an actual, hey, is this actual good gameplay? I didn't do well, but then again, first game, still trying to figure things out. Compared to a couple of the videos here where after a day, couple hours, you get used to the game and it's like, okay, this is pretty good. But basically my overall review of it is the movement felt very clunky versus Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare's movement feels very smooth, where Cold War Alpha, it just feels clunky. I guess I don't know how else to say it. It just feels very clunky. I guess that's all I can get. It feels like you just got a backpack of stuff and just full, and you're just, I don't know. I guess that's all I got to really say about that. Gunplay, it's you know it's a Treyarch title. Time to Kill is not very melty, even though at times, I'll be honest, where I'm like, all right, I'm putting about 4 shots into to the opponent, and feels like he just puts in 2 and I'm down. So I didn't feel like I was melting people, but at times I felt like I was getting melted. Um, I mean, that's what it is, though. It happens. But then there will probably be times where I'll feel like the same way, where I'm like, this is taking 2 bullets to kill. Whatever. So, you know it's a Treyarch title, because, yeah, Time to Kill is slow, which is good and bad, but coming from Modern Warfare into the alpha, it was like, wow, this is getting tough. This is why aren't they going down so quick? So there's that. Guns feel pretty good, at least the ones I was using. Again, I didn't go too crazy into trying them all. I think I tried at least every AR and every SMG. That's usually what I do. The tactical rifles, I mostly stuck with the M16. I did use the Type 63, I think it is. Very little bit, just because I picked it up off the ground. And, that was a very dominant gun in the alpha. And I can see why. Yeah, I know that gun has to be powerful to compete with the fully auto guns, but wow, it is It's powerful. The AK-74U, I know when they did the multiplayer reveal and a bunch of YouTubers and streamers had the alpha, for that is, yeah, it was powerful then. It's still probably pretty powerful. I don't know if it's the same power as what it was during their alpha setup, but it's powerful. It still is. It's very good. AK-47, same thing. My favorite AR by far, and I don't know why I did not use it sooner. I'll be honest. I usually stuck to SMGs. AK-74U is good. MP5 felt weak. I mean, you probably, if you had the right class setup with it, it was probably good. I just felt it was weak. But the Type 28, I think, I use it in one or two of the gameplays, I think, is I waited to use that because, of course, you hear 74, you're very, very good, which I agree with. But I tried the Type 28, I think it's called, the other SMG, and looking at the stats, it was outperforming the 74U and the MP5. So yeah, it does. It's a good SMG. I like that a lot. Again, that's another gun I wish I tried sooner, but I did not. Then there's the whatever the M4 variant is. I don't remember what that's called. I used that early on. It's all right. And then I tried the Krig 6, I think. Again, I'm gonna be butchering names a lot. The Krig 6, which I believe is very like the Galil. That's what it reminds me of. The Galil. That's what it looks like. It could be off another gun, but that's what it reminded me of. And it was I don't know. Average. Felt average. But once I picked up that AK-47, oh my goodness, it feels Black Ops 1-ish. I mean, it's still bigger than the Black Ops 1 AK-47 seemed just very skinny but powerful. That's kind of what the AK-47 felt like to me. Just a little bit fatter here in Cold War. Shotguns are secondaries again, just like in Black Ops 4. Not... I mean, the Spaz is back, just like in Black Ops 1. And then some other pump-action shotgun, I'm forgetting the name. Didn't use the shotguns enough to give them full thoughts on. There was one launcher. It did what it was supposed to. Helped take out score streaks. Pistols, there was a 3-round burst pistol. I didn't use that enough to feel, hey, let's critique it. And then there was the 1911. And I'll be honest, some of the guns when firing, just, I don't know, something just seemed not right. I guess I don't know how to put it. Just something just wasn't right. I don't know how to explain it. But the pistols, the 1911 specifically, because again, I didn't use the 3-round burst enough to get enough hands-on with it, but the 1911, it felt powerful, but it wasn't, because of course it's a pistol, but just, it was satisfying to use. I guess that's what I gotta say. It was satisfying. LMG's, the Stoner Return, looks different than the Black Ops 1 variant, unfortunately. I like the look of the Black Ops 1 Stoner versus Cold War, but that's just me. Out of the LMGs, I used the RPD for one match, so I can't say anything about it. But the Stoner, used it a little bit. I mean, it's in LMG. I probably didn't have the right attachments on it. I didn't use it very much. I usually stuck to the ARs and SMGs, and one tactical rifle. Snipers. There were 2 snipers. I don't remember names because I only used one of them out of the 2, but I remember seeing 2 there. Again, I was just using the one sniper that they built for custom class 5, and I didn't change it at all, which I should have. But I heard sniping was what's the word I'm looking for? I'm drawing a blank, but it was strong for many people. I mean, again, I was just using default sniper that they gave for custom class 5, so I don't know. I maybe if I actually tried to put it together nicely, I could have done okay with it, but I did not do well with the snipers. But that's not the type of player I am, so that's fair enough. The tactical rifle that I mainly used was the M16, and that was on the one map. I'm thinking the big 12v12 domination. I can't think of the actual game mode that they're calling it, but basically ground war. It's ground war. And wow, the M16 is a love-hate relationship. At times I felt like I was doing really, really well with it, and it was fantastic. But at other times, not so much. I guess that's all I really got. It's the M16, a good tactical rifle, 3-round burst. I used it mostly on the Crossroads 12v12 domination, which it worked well because it's a big map, and that's a good spot to use it, just like the snipers, and that's usually where the Type 63, the other tactical rifle I saw being used, was some of those bigger open maps, because, well, it's just open space. The other, I think that's basically all weapons I can talk about. I think I've covered pretty much everything. Quickly, the maps. We had 2 maps in basically the ground war mosh pit of Armada and Crossroads. I talked about Crossroads a little bit. There were tanks to use, snowmobiles to get around, and big old ground war map, snowy. Out of the 2 maps, that's my favorite for the ground war. But then again, that was the one I played the most. I didn't play much of Armada, which was the one with a lot of boats. The very first game of Armada, I was like, the only good thing about this map is the zip lines. I'll be honest, that was the best part of that very first game. I'm just like, it's too much. It's too much space. And then there's the water, you can be in the boats, it's just so much going on. Lots of windows you can look through, where you can look from up top down to Sea Flag, I believe it is. That's on the submarine between part of the boats. But I was like, the zip lines, that was very smooth. I played a couple more games on Armada, and it grew on me a little bit. If I kinda was like, I'm not playing the objective, I'm just going for kills. And that's when I was like, okay, Armada's not bad. But for objectives, it's kind of bad. I don't know. I guess I just don't know. But Armada did grow on me a little bit. But again, still, the zip lining was probably some of the better parts of that game, or that map. Alright, so let's move into the normal core mosh pit that they also had, which was initially started with 3. They added a 4th game mode on day 2 of the alpha, but they initially started with Team Deathmatch, Kill Confirmed, and Domination on Moscow, Satellite, and Miami. And then, second day of the alpha, they added Hardpoint, still to those 3 maps. So I didn't play much Hardpoint because they added it the second day, and I did most of my playing of the alpha on that first day, on that Friday. And so I didn't play much Hardpoint. The little bit I do have in this video, or had in this video, wherever I put it, is I think my only game I played of it. Maybe I played 2, I don't remember. But Hardpoint's Hardpoint, whatever. Again, all the modes are the same as years past. Nothing special. I'm not going to go too deep into them, but I just want to quickly talk about maps. Miami, it depends on the game mode. When I play Miami for Domination, I think it's kind of bad, honestly, because B-Flag is in a very, of course, mid-map, but there is one perch that you can get seen over, and that is a very campy and difficult spot to get people out of. So, Domination on Miami, I never had fun with it. I think for Kill Confirmed and TDM, it could be fine. And then actually, I know I played Hardpoint on Miami, and I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be possibly just Domination again. But again, it's not just the one flag always there, so someone can't just sit there and camp it, I guess. I mean, yes, there is one of the Hardpoint spawns there, but it's eh. Miami's just eh. Again, I think Domination is the one where it's like, it's not a good map for Dom. For, again, like I said, Kill Confirmed and TDM, I think it's fine. Satellite is the big open desert map. That map is a love-hate relationship. I can't really... Domination is okay. I never played Hardpoint on it, so I can't say anything about that. Kill Confirmed and TDM is kind of where it is gonna be good. I mean, I gotta play more Domination on it to really say, hey, it's good for this or not. It's eh. Satellite, again, love-hate relationship. I think it depends on the game mode. Because some games I've done well, some games not so much. It just depends. And again, depends on the lobby, on who you're playing. That's what every map depends on too. And game mode. But I think my favorite map, again, it was depending on the game mode, was Moscow. TDM kill confirmed. It's very close quarters, very SMG heavy, I think and shotguns would be good on that. I think that's the map where it's gonna do well for those types of guns. Again, I enjoyed Moscow the most. Domination, it's okay. I actually really like fighting for B flag on Moscow. I just don't know why. Where on Satellite and Miami, I don't like going for B. I'd rather just flip A and C. But for whatever reason on Moscow, just A and C are just there to be there. But B is where the action's gonna be, which it should be for all the maps because it should be in the middle, but just something about B on Moscow is just, it's just nice. I actually really like Domination on Moscow, but I like kill confirmed, hardpoints, and TDM on there too. So Moscow is my favorite map of the alpha. If I had to, so out of the the 12v12 ground war, Dom, Crossroads is my favorite, then Armada, but it's closer than I thought it would be. And then for core mosh pit of those maps, Moscow is my favorite. And then it's gonna be a tie for last place. I mean, I can't choose second and third because it really depends on the game mode. I mean, actually, no, I'm gonna I got a choice. I'm gonna choose Satellite over Miami. So it's going Moscow, Satellite, then Miami. And it still does depend a bit on the game mode, but it is what it is. If there is any gameplay left of this alpha, I will just play it now and then cut the commentary here. And if not, well, the video ends here. But hopefully you guys did enjoy my little review of the alpha. Oh, I actually didn't give it a score. I should probably give it like a score or something, right? The alpha, should I give it a score out of like 5? The alpha, again, I played mostly that first day, a bit the second, and then Sunday, at the time of recording the actual commentary and doing most of the editing for this, I haven't touched it at all. I think it is over. Actually, looking at the clock, the alpha is over officially at the time of recording this. But, yeah. Out of 5, I'm giving the alpha right now. Oh, I never went into kill streak or score streaks and all that. Score streaks. Yeah, I'm bouncing around. I'm create a class. I don't really care about reviewing that. Score streaks are alright. I still have to play with how they're doing score streaks. Now, on paper, I personally like it because I was one that supported the support streak system in like Modern Warfare 3 and Ghosts. That's just how, not how, I can't say how I play, but I just like that. But then again, with those, I was still I'm not good at Call of Duty really, but I enjoy it, and I've gotten better since those games. So, but I still think on paper it's a good thing, and then they got this cooldown or whatever. I don't know. Score streaks, some of them need some work, but I still like them. Can't wait to see more of them and play with whatever else they got. But, so, score streaks, I'm not going to go too far into. I didn't use them all, of course, but it is what it is. The ones I used, it's alright. Still got to play with it a little bit to see if I like it over normal score versus, or kill streaks or whatever. But final review, here we go. Out of 5, I'm giving it a score out of 5. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. 3.5 out of 5. I mean, I liked most of the maps, depending on game mode. Mostly guns felt good for the most part. I mean, they're not as good feeling as Modern Warfare's though. And then same thing with you just felt really clunky with your movements. So that's why it's getting like a 3.5 out of 5. But that's where I'm gonna end the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, appreciate a like, subscribe if you want, and basically until my next video, I'll catch you guys next time.
Fuel check 50%. Napalm strike inbound. Thanks for the work.
go. Pulling ahead.
RCXD ready.
Plane inbound.
Plane standing by. Spy plane perimeter established, Davis 3.
Operating RCXD.
Spy plane into open 2 seconds. Check. Mission timeline expired. Spy plane RTB.
Sending frag grenade. Hostile frag. They're gone. Spy plane established overhead. They're done. Scour the area. Wasted them. outcome was never in doubt.